You know, when most of us think about marriage, our minds usually jump to, well, a romantic contract, right? Or maybe a huge social milestone. But what if it's something way, way deeper? What if the Bible's take on marriage isn't just about human customs, but about something that started at creation itself? It's described as a profound mystery. And that one phrase, man, it tells you we're talking about something way bigger than just a ceremony and a piece of paper. It points straight back to the Creator's original design for humanity, an idea so big it completely changes how you see the entire relationship. So, what's at the core of this mystery? It's this idea of an ontological union. It sounds complicated, but think about it like this. It's not just about changing your last name. It's a fundamental change in who you are. It's like two streams flowing together to become a brand new single river. This is what it means to become one flesh, a totally new thing created before and under God. Okay, so if this union is so powerful, what holds it all together? Well, it's not just a duet between two people. To really get it, you've got to see it as a trio, what's called a threefold covenant. As you can see, this whole thing has three layers. First up, you've got the personal promises the couple makes, just to each other. Then there's the public part, the covenant with society, where you say your vows out loud in front of everybody. But the real anchor, the part that gives it all its weight, is that third one, the covenant of suzerainty. That's a serious agreement made directly between the couple and God.
And that really sums it up, right? This idea that it takes three to make a marriage. In this kind of relationship, God isn't just some distant spectator. No, He is the active, divine partner who gives the whole union its purpose and its strength.
And this right here is where this ancient view just completely collides with our modern culture. Because if you walk into a marriage thinking its main job is to make you happy, you might actually be setting yourself up for unhappiness. Let's dig into why this happiness first idea is actually a really fragile trap.
So let me ask you this. What's the ultimate goal? Is it your own personal happiness or is it pleasing God? Because according to this perspective, your answer to that one question changes literally everything about how the relationship is going to work.
See, when happiness is the number one goal, the whole marriage gets really, really fragile. Why? Because the second you feel unhappy or dissatisfied, what happens? You start pointing fingers at your partner. And that kicks off this awful cycle of criticism and resentment that just eats away at the relationship. You get totally focused on what you aren't getting instead of what you promised to give. Now, hold on. This doesn't mean things like companionship, joy, and physical intimacy are bad things. Not at all. They're amazing and they're meant to be part of marriage. But here's the key. They are the fruits of a healthy marriage, not the root. The root, in this view, is the shared commitment to God. That's the foundation that allows all those other good things to actually grow. All right, now we're getting into one of the toughest, but maybe one of the most important parts of this whole idea, marriage as a tool for personal change. Think of it like a spiritual heart scrubber. I absolutely love this metaphor. Marriage as a tool for scrubbing the heart clean of selfishness. It's in those little everyday moments, the disagreements, the frictions of living with another person, that's where our own junk comes to the surface, right? Our pride, our selfishness, and that gives us this incredible opportunity to actually deal with it. There's a theological word for this, sanctification. It's just the process of being made more holy, more like Christ. So in this way of thinking, those really hard moments in a marriage, they're not failures. They're actually chances to get over our own egos and learn how to love more selflessly. The idea is that spouses are actually supposed to help each other grow spiritually. So if marriage isn't just about our own happiness and it's actually designed to change us, then what is its ultimate point? What's the end game? Well, that brings us to its most profound role, being a living metaphor, a powerful divine symbol for the whole world to see. And here it is. This might be the most mind-blowing idea of the whole thing. According to the sources, marriage was actually designed to be a public picture of the gospel. It's a living, breathing demonstration of the unbreakable, committed love between Christ and His people, the church. This is exactly why marriage is seen as a ministry of reconciliation. By modeling a love that's selfless and sacrificial, by constantly choosing to forgive, a couple actually shows the world what the gospel looks like in real life. So the ultimate goal isn't just your own fulfillment. It's to glorify God by putting His incredible love on display for everybody. So, when you pull all these threads together, this idea of an ontological union, the threefold covenant, and the ultimate purpose of glorifying God, you end up with what you could call a fireproof foundation.
A marriage that's built around pleasing its creator becomes incredibly resilient. It can handle all the inevitable problems and disappointments because that core commitment to God comes first, above everything else.
So we'll end with a question for you to think about. Is the goal of marriage just personal happiness? A goal that's often fragile and can lead to disappointment? Or is it about something much, much bigger? Holiness, transformation, and becoming a living symbol of a divine love story? That is the profound mystery we've talked about today.